much fun are you having with this, Coach?
I've had a lot of fun. If you can't have fun being 14-0, man, you better might want to change jobs. It's been a ton of fun. It really has. It's been a great journey this season. Proud of our team, and I think they've all enjoyed each and every week. And that's been the best part is we've just really truly tried to just put everything we got into each week, and as we've been able to find ways to win. I've just been really proud of the mentality of these guys of being able to, come back and kind of start over each week and kind of look at it as a one-game season, and that's the way we've done it. And now it truly is a one-game season because this is, we got 4 quarters to play, and then this one's in the books. So, and it's a biggie.
Is it possible you're still an underrated story?
You talking about me personally?
No, well, I can do that too, but I'm talking about Clemson football this season. It still feels like it's under the radar.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've been number one from poll to poll, so I don't really know about that. I mean, maybe we just don't have the. It's been a long time since we've won a national championship, so until we do that, maybe people aren't going to, take us serious or something. I don't know, but. We've been number one since that first poll came out, and it had changed. So if we've been under the radar, that's fine with me. We just kind of continued to stay dialed in on our business, and our goal was to be right where we are, and so we got one more to go.
Yeah, I don't mean to demean or discredit. It was just it feels like that people are going to. They don't know Clemson. We know Alabama. We know some of these other programs, and I think it's more the inside community has realized how good Clemson is. Maybe it's the casual fan is looking at this Clemson team and almost being introduced to them the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, and that's probably true for whatever. I mean, it's a small town and all that type of stuff, but people are noticing us this year, I guess, because we've won them all. But we've been as consistent a program as there is out there. In fact, there's only 2 teams that have had 5, 10-plus win seasons in a row. That's it. Us and Alabama. That's it. And that's the 2. So we've had incredible consistency for a long time. I've been here 7 years, and the first 2 years we kind of laid the foundation, and these last 5 years we have really taken off as a program. We won a bunch of games, and we've won 17 in a row, got the longest winning streak in the country. And over that 5-year period, we've beaten Ohio State and LSU and Oklahomas and Georgias and Auburns and, a lot of the maybe programs that other people may, recognize. And that's what I love is our guys have just kind of kept their head down, and we just kind of laid in the weeds and have just steadily kind of climbed the mountain. And now here we are, and we get an opportunity to play for the whole thing. And, so I'm really proud of the mentality of our team because, we've handled whatever role that we've been in very well. I mean, we've been favored in a bunch of games, and we've handled that well. And we've been the so-called underdog in a bunch of games, and we've handled that well. And so I think that speaks to the mentality of our team and just their belief in what we do and how we do it and their abilities and their respect for one another. And it's been a fun ride, that's for sure. But I don't think that the teams that we've played, I wouldn't say that we're underrated with them.
We're talking to Dabo Swinney, the Clemson head coach, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. Just some of the comments that you had when you had a press conference before your team headed to Arizona. You were asked if you ever considered going by your real name, and your response was?
No, not at all. I've been Dabo since birth, and.
But is it true you didn't know your name was William until about the 3rd grade?
Yeah. I mean, I always kid with everybody. I'm like, I swear, man, you grow up in your same town, a little small town, and that's all you know. And then somewhere you're like my name's what? And so I kid everybody. I'm like, yeah, those Scantron sheets came out, and you got to bubble all that stuff in, and I'm sitting there trying to bubble William Christopher Swinney in, and everybody's already halfway through their test by the time I get to the first question. So heck no, I never thought about changing my name.
And you also said that growing up in Alabama was the smartest state because.
Oh yeah, 4 A's and a B, man. 4 A's and a B. I used to say that all the time, and took pride in that. And now I'm up at Clemson, and I don't have an A in there. I'm a C. So hopefully we can make that C mean championship Monday night.
Can you give me an update, the health of Shaq Lawson?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Okay.
You know, I'm very optimistic that he's going to play. You know, it really is one of those things that he just literally by the hour is kind of getting stronger and better, and he's doing everything that he needs to do. And
how proud are you of him? Were you when? Because I'm watching the game. He's cheering. He's cheering right along with every play. He's yelling instructions, helping his replacement. I mean, instead of pouting and being frustrated, I mean, Shaq. That kid was in the game, Coach.
Yeah. Well, that's just who he is. Shaq, you know, people know him as a good player, and he led the nation in tackles for loss. I mean, he's going to be a high draft pick, but he is the just epitome of our program. You know, just blue collar, low maintenance, loves to play, loves to practice, loves to prepare. You know, and that guy, he tried to go back in and actually had a sack, but he's just fully committed. And you know, we had a true freshman that had to take his place.
Yeah.
And you know, you got to just do what you know. I always tell everybody, just be your best, whatever your role is. And everybody's got a role. And his role after he got hurt was to support Austin and his team, and to still continue to bring that fight to our guys. And he certainly did that. And man, Austin Bryant had an unbelievable game. In fact, we stopped him on a 4th and 1, and he made the hit. He made the initial hit, and that's what it's all about. That's what life's about. You know, somebody's got to pick you up and from time to time and have your back. And those defensive guys, you know, played great and got stronger after he went out. And I think that is, you know, what a team is all about.
Arm wrestling, could you take Nick Saban?
Arm wrestling, could I take Nick Saban? I don't know. I would hope so. You know, he's about 20 years older than me, so I'd be disappointed in myself if I couldn't. But you know,
what are you benching these days, Coach?
What am I benching?
Yeah.
I'm still up in the you know 2s. You know, probably low to mid 2s. I don't bench a lot anymore, but I still work on my core strength. Do
you need a spotter when you're in there?
No,
oh, okay.
No. I try not to put more weight on there than I know I can handle, but I don't need a spotter.
Could you ever see coaching your alma mater?
Could I ever see coaching my alma mater? I mean, sure. I mean, never say never. People ask me that. That's kind of a natural question, and I don't get bothered by that. But I think those are things that.
Well, it's a compliment to you that you know it is Alabama, but it is a compliment to you.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up. That was where I wanted to play, and I could see myself playing there. And you know, but I just not something that I think about. I really don't, and because I'm so consumed and focused on trying to bloom where I'm planted. You know, God brought me here to Clemson, and I've been here 13 years. I had a great 13-year run as a player and a coach at Alabama, and I just now eventually Monday night this season is going to come to an end, and finishing my 13th year at Clemson, and it's just been a blessing. It really has, and you know, I don't think about leaving here. I think about, you know, trying to win a bunch of championships here, and hopefully we're going to get it done Monday night. And if it doesn't go our way, we're not going away. We're going to be back. This isn't going to be our first opportunity because we're built here. We're built to make a run. We've built a great foundation that I think can sustain success, and I'm excited about being a part of it. But those are decisions that you have to always evaluate, you know, where you are at that time. But it'd be very difficult for me to leave Clemson.
Good luck on Monday night. Have fun, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, I appreciate it. Have a great day.
All right, and that's Dabo Swinney, Clemson head coach.